Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
I don't trust
We
him.
sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
However, there is one thing to get back to the lesson.
Here,
Normal că
Behind
suntem la
there is an open seat here.
școală. Ne punem în bancă frumos.
Hello,
Ah,
I am
Eustache.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with a passion
Sigur că da.
and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
Hai,
Anyone?
răspunde.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Achio.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Mă băga la înaintare,
By the
fraiere.
looks of it, you all spent
Hai,
your holidays
uite-te repede că
practicing
pot să
Obliviate on
răspund
one another.
Nota 2.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Na bun.
Accio!
Opa!
That is not bad.
Ei,
You
nu mă
are
așteptam la
a swift
altceva.
learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Hai să vedem,
Very good,
înțeles?
everyone. That's enough of that.
Nu,
Well,
mă.
as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Da.
I've always found
Mergem
that
în aer
fun
liber.
goes hand in hand
Wow.
with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players
Mă
amongst
bată
us
mama.
would agree. So, what
Ori în aer
better
liber.
than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Au, ce să chinuie bunicul? Da.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Da, bine.
Now, think of this like
Accio.
gobstones, if you will, but in... Splendid! Very good! Stay focused. That's it!
Da, nu e rău. Să putea și mai bine, dar...
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Aproape,
But there's
fost
certainly
aproape.
no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Și... Cu ce concurez? Apoi dă cu
You'll be the
Gryffindor.
blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
No, dă-i. Hai tu.
Be sharp.
Treizeci. Stau pe iarbă, povestesc în loc să se uite. În loc să se uite să vadă, să învețe, domnii. Ăsta.
Accio.
Atât, mă, atât.
Splendid!
Watch this. There we go.
Ăla trebuie să-l trag.
Quite impressive.
Normal, mă. Hai. Mi-l dă jos. Nu. Nu, chiar da aproape. Ia, care 50. Și am 100.
Accio.
Nici nu m-am chinuit ca să fiu sigur că o depășesc.
Excellent control there.
Atât. Sigur. Eustache win.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Hai să vedem.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You
Doamnele.
will need it.
Noi am.
This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Bă, măcar bine că s-a oprit.
Yes!
Nu, asta.
Accio.
50. Bine. Bine, mă. Bine.
That's it.
Atât. O
Let us
nenorocim.
see this.
Asta e un pic nașpa. Mai tot 50. Aici
That is how
e...
it's done.
E bugăt, e complicat. Nu, 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 nu.
Nicely done.
Mamă, 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 mamă. Băieți, era să... Cât are? 110. Exact la fel.
Accio.
20. Am depășit. Win. Nu te pui cu Eustache. Nu te pui cu Eustache.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Atât.
Class is
Interesant
dismissed.
jocul.
Gather your
Chiar
things on the way
interesant.
out.
Good game back there. I must
Mulțumesc,
admit,
mulțumesc. Trebuia
I
să ne
think I
batem cu
underestimated you. Took me
șerpiul
weeks
Rocimaru.
to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth year. My mother received an
Wagadu.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Da?
Is Wagadu a
Bine.
castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an
Yes, I
odd
am.
question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but
Aici
I'm glad to
suntem
be
la
here at
magicienii din
Hogwarts.
Waverly Place acasă.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Vrea să vorbească proful cu mine.
Of course, you can use
A
Sigur.
word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the
Normal.
expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a
Mama
fierce
din regele
competitor,
șamanii.
though I
Fecioara
sense
de
that
fier,
she
sau
is
cum
a
o
bit
cheamă?
distracted of late.
Regele șaman.
Now,
Nu pot să cred.
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Bun. Cum dau? Păi, așa-i? Nu, păiesc. Ca să vedem quest-urile. Hai să vedem quest-urile. Și aici în challenge avem ceva quest-uri. Ia, mă. Ok. Bun, și între quest-urile. Așa. Main. No main quest. Cum adică? Astea așa. E, dar nu aș face side quest-urile. M-aș duce pe main. No,
Hello
trebuie
there.
să...
You're the new student, aren't you?
Da.
Hello.
Bună.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to
Okay.
meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your
Asta
first
de
day's
unde e?
going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Atât, mă, asta am vrut să văd. Just...
Revelio.
Ați văzut? Ia cum le găsesc. Acolo-s.
I've always said travel.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves.
Așa.
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Ai la ăștia bănesc
Oh,
eu.
fight, fight! It's a bold
Bănesc.
attack. Was the minister
Bun,
a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get peace.
Revelio.
Nu știu unde merem, dar merem. La careva pe aici, în... Uite, turcăm. Ia spărătul, mă. Ok, am ajuns la astronom.
Revelio.
Cam... Mamă, ce m-a spăriat de el, mă. Du-te, mă. No, dar fain să vede. Da, cred că trebuie să mergem jos, că n-are rost. Eu trebuie să mă duc acolo. Că nu rezolv nimica. Exact. La focul ăla. Fast travel.
Accio.
Da, mă, dar pot să dau pe un obiect. Hai să vedem. Nu pot să dau pe un obiect aiurea. Ia pe ăsta.
You
Bun, fast
can't
travel.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Flu la powder. No. E bugă de aproape. Așa, o să aici și eu trebuie să mă dau jos. Bun. Bine. Să mergem pe afară. E bunule. Numai pisicuse. Aici. Hai să vedem ce quest e asta. Ah, cu doamna.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Îl cheamă Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Da, mă, ăsta cred că a fost acolo, mă, când ne-am dus cu...
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much
Nu
from
exact aceeași
Professors
magie,
Hackett and
dar...
Ronan.
Nu, nu știu
Seems
dacă a fost
Professor
exact
Fig
aceeași
taught you
persoană.
quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Da.
Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Okay.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Au,
Now,
mă, ce
regarding the trip to
privilegiu
Hogsmeade
am.
I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, And
Atât.
he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
Ieșim din
The
castel,
sooner you
mă.
complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Nu este nimic pe aici, niciun chest, ceva. E în altă parte, da. Aici zici că mi-are un pick up.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or
Să
lecture
vedem.
can compare to
Aoleu,
first-hand
mamă.
experience.
Eu le învăț ea
And
și
these
într-o
tasks
secundă și
should
el îmi dă
provide
mai
you
multe
with just
task-uri am de
that.
făcut. Ce
Such
se aduc?
experience is
Cove de
invaluable
cal
when
și de alea,
mastering
poți
any
de
new
alea,
bit of
păr de
magic.
maimuță și de alea să le completeze toate și să facă.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Ok.
This is the right
Okay.
area. I wonder
Dar
where
nu
got it.
atât, mă. Bun, și următorul.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
No, hai. Hai că m-a învățat Akio. Ia.
I trust the
Fascinating.
preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
No, bine că mi-a ieșit. Am apăsat F, mă. Acum e... No, și unde? A, mă, trebuie să-l fac ăsta.
That's it! Very good. If you
Bun.
would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Perfect. Mergem rapid și facem și ăsta.
Accio.
Bun.
Natty doesn't seem to mind.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Mergem după domnul. Pe Bastian. No, ceva nu e ok.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Salut, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
Da, hai să vedem cum arată.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Shall we?